This is the third video on the wargaming of Wargame Design Studios Battle of Eylau. It was a Napoleonic battle, and in this one I am playing the French and the game's artificial intelligence is playing the Russians. It is February 8th, 1807, 7:15 a.m. Turn 6 out of 52 turns. Light snow is falling. Visibility is 18 hexes. And it's a continuation of the French movement. This was a battle which I guess the Russians initiated. Napoleon had gone into winter quarters, and he strictly instructed his marshals not to make any forward movements. Ney, of course, needed either forage or food, so he decided to make a forward movement to look for those items. And the Russians discovered it, assumed the French were advancing, and started to advance on the French themselves. Napoleon became aware of this and decided to lay a trap for the Russians, which he did, but unfortunately a copy of his orders fell in the Russian hands, and they became aware that they were marching into a trap, so they turned around and tried to beat it. Napoleon, in seeing this, pursued them despite the fact that it was February, and finally caught up to them at Eylau when the Russians turned and prepared for battle. Now this battle was brutal for both sides, and Napoleon was only saved by a cavalry charge from Murat, and it was the largest cavalry charge of the Napoleonic War, but it saved him because it prevented the Russians from penetrating Napoleon's weak center. And after that, the battle became a slugfest, and then it started to snow really heavily, I guess later on in the afternoon of this day, and the Prussians decided to withdraw, and Napoleon was too beat up to follow. But he eventually did, and then I forget what corps was out in front of his pursuit, but at Friedland the Russians decided that corps was isolated and then decided to attack it with their whole army, and that initiated the follow-up battle to this, which is the Battle of Friedland. So here we are. It's a tough battle for both sides, and we'll continue with French movement. Take care of those flags. So we're going to be shooting it out with these guys, it looks like. Which way are these faced? They're faced in this direction for a charge here. Okay. Oh shit. I don't want to do that. Okay, these are all guns. This is the guard. Shit! There's more leaders. Oh, that's an engineer. Jesus. Supply. Okay. Now. This is my goal. I really would like to occupy that. All right. Oh. I didn't finish moving this cavalry. Alright, right flank's looking good. Center looks okay. Now let's get these guys down to the road. Now for Eylau. Hopefully I can go that far without being fired on. Let's put the officers back here out of the way. He is up on 7. I'm thinking 1 hex in front will shield me. Let's see. Find some terrain. I'm going to find terrain heights here. Stacking. Dummies. You should have put that here. But I think, well, it's hard to say, you know, these are peasant huts. I don't know if you could just fire right through them, how dense they are. It's just a village. I may have to back up another hex. We'll see. Oh shit. Go off the road. Figures. Okay, I don't really want to get out in the open here. This supply. I'm going to go back here and go around this way because this is going to be really crowded for a while. So I think I'm going to send the cavalry down this way. Okay, now there's just these guys, which are sitting ducks. Geez, are these guys all like 1,000 men? I want one weak guy. So we don't have one. This is 1,022 men. God, these guys are humongous. Well, I'm going to send this guy up here. See if he gets shot at. He's going to be my scout to look out in this direction to see if this cavalry starts to come down here. Meanwhile, these guys are going to take shelter in the low ground here. Wait and see what happens. These guys can't even stack with each other. They're so big. Do I get anybody? Yeah. Oh, Jesus, I almost forgot about these guys. Oh, those guys moved already. Who the hell is this? Ney or Davout? Third Corps. I don't know. Where's the commander? Yeah, I don't see the commander here. Maybe he'll show up. But let's keep going up this road. Alright, that was it. Alright, I guess I'm as ready as can be. Let's go on to the next phase. Allied defensive fire. Here comes the artillery. 3 men. Well, he can see that guy. God damn. Fatigue. Oh, he can see that guy. Damn. Cavalry, or that artillery. It's good for me that he leaves it back there. If he moved it up, I'd be in real trouble. Alright, let's see what I can do. Christ, we got Napoleon here. This guy's disordered already. Shit. Oh, he was before, that's right. Yeah, we got Napoleon and Berthier. We have to get him out of there. Oh, he's rallying this guy, that's why he's there. Okay, he can fire because he's... he didn't get much. His artillery's still limbered, but this guy's not. 1 man. Jesus. Guns cannot fire. This guy's unlimbered. What do we got here? Oh, a column. He's disordered. 2 columns and they're disordered. Okay. That's good. They can't melee. 3! Jesus Christ. 4 men. That's all we can get. 4 men. These are just skirmishers. 11. Jesus. They're pretty damn good. I don't think I have any more firing. What's so good? Cannot fire. Alright, that was it for me. No, I don't want to melee anybody. Allied movement. Let's see what you're gonna do. Still staying in place. With that artillery, that's good. A lot of his stuff is fixed too, but is being released, just like the French are being released. All those guys apparently are released. Here he comes. Okay, Frenchy defensive fire. Whoop. Well, we're not getting much in the way of casualties, but we'll still shoot. Oh, can fire with my guns. So I'll use the guns and the infantry to fire one of these guys. 75. Now that is more like it. 7. 11. Well, we gave him a pretty good workover. This guy, he can't fire. I got nothing to fire here. Okay, allied fire. I gotta get those guys out of there. Reinforcements. Oh, that's always good. Well, this guy apparently is under observation. Let's put these guys in the line. That guy. Orchard. Put him in the line. We'll put him in there. Hopefully he's going to remain hidden. Let's go inside this castle. It's minus 30%. Okay. Now that we have Eylau, we can move through it to the south, which makes it really handy. He starts moving all of this cavalry and this infantry down here. I'll start thinking about moving these guys forward. Meanwhile, I'll just hold them here, pending events. Okay. Alrighty. Yeah, these guys are going to be bunched up for a while. I don't see any need for having the cavalry just sit there behind them. And even if they did go behind them, look at how long it would take before they get down here. And then they just wind up on the south end of the line, which these guys will be going there anyway, so I might as well take this road down. Okay, that takes care of the left wing. Let's see what we got here. He's recovered. All right. We'll get Napoleon and his friends out of there. Okay, these guns are going to unlimber. Jesus Christ, how many generals are with this guy? Gonna move them back here. That's unlimbered. Got 4 more guns here. Yay, we unlimbered. Twist them down one. Okay, that should be a good deterrent against this guy coming from the south. Disordered. Jesus. That damned artillery. Ah, shit. What do we do here? See if I can put him in square. I might have enough movement. I do. Excellent. Yeah, anything that goes out here is going to get plastered. So this is low ground. Next turn I'll move this square up one. If I would have moved here, I probably wouldn't have had enough movement to go in a square. Square can always move 1 hex per turn, so I'll move up here, and then this will cover this ground in here. Okay. Now, supply counter down here. Alright, we can go in a square there, so we got a nice solid line here. And we've got this guy. I can probably put him here. And we'll go in a square. Okay. Alright, that's looking good. This is only 99 men, huh? Let's go in a square. I don't know whether he can be shot at. Well, okay, this guy's going into line. Gun is going to unlimber. Turn 1 click. And he doesn't have enough movement to go on top, but that's how it is. Now these guys shouldn't be fired on. Oh shit, he's on 9. I thought he was on 8. Ah, that sucks. Okay, so they're gonna have to go back. It's gonna be a strictly defensive line. Okay. This guy's gonna have to limber up. Move back. Okay, we're good to the north here and to the south. And we hold Eylau. What more could you want? Now these guys. Got this cavalry threatening us. Oh, look at this. Disordered mounted. Some that isn't. Okay. So we're going to move this square up. And we're going to move this square up. We're going to bring up some artillery with him. Now that he's on higher ground, we're going to deploy the artillery. We're going to bring this square up on high ground. Bring this artillery up. And we're going to deploy it. Now we're going to bring the square forward. Just going to creep up on these guys. Let's see what they do. Oh, we've got 2 disorders. 3 disorders here. 4. Shit, 5. Got one that's not. Oh, got some limbered artillery here. Okay. Oh, we're going to creep up. Oh no. See what he does. He could go batshit and charge, but he's not faced the right way. Oh yeah, square. Perfect on high ground here. Put this artillery in there. Yeah. Oh, yeah, good. Let's see if I can turn him on. Perfect. Oh, shit. No. Should have left him alone. I thought he'd turn straight up, but he turns from this way to this way, which which is stupid. Okay, now I'm gonna sneak up on him from this side. Let's see what he does. That was my movement. That's the only unit I have that can sneak up on him. That's a shame. Alright, these guys are infantry, so they're going to go up here. We're working around. I'm sure he's not going to evacuate this, but this is my goal here, to get this high ground. Okay. These guys. Are going to go down here. This guy is going to come up here. And these guys. Things are going well for the Frenchies, except for that one ridge on the right, but I was never going to get that right off the bat. He's got too many forces too close, but we'll see how hard he's going to fight for it. Oh. I didn't finish moving these guys. Move another guard here for reinforcement. How did he disorder? God damn it! Fuck. I moved a column on top of a line. God damn it. They're disordered. Stupid move. I should have known. Well, we have Napoleon there, so hopefully he can. And they are the guard. Okay. Horse artillery. What? He won't unlimber? Must have moved too far. Alright, let's turn him up one click. Okay. Of course, I got more leaders than combat units. Alright, finally, these guys are set. Now to continue. Only got a couple minutes left, but we can move a couple more units. Oh shit, I've got to remember to move these guys down here. Okay, do I get any reinforcements? Yes, I do. More down this road. artillery this time. That's good. I don't know why the commander isn't with him. I think this is Ney's Corps, but I wouldn't bet my life on it. Not that familiar with this battle. Or no, wasn't wasn't he the 3rd Corps? I thought Ney was the 6th. This might be Davout. Where the hell is he? Usually the commander has a C. Well, that's 1 hour, so let's see what the overview looks like. Well, we're doing pretty good. He hasn't moved his artillery yet, which I think was a big mistake, because now I'm all set. I wouldn't have been all set if he had moved it a lot closer. So we hold Eylau, we hold this whole position pretty strongly. I don't know where his infantry is, but it's probably coming. Now I'm going to begin an offensive for this high ground. So we'll see how this plays out.